Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with y'all why I left the rat race in America and moved abroad, and like the moment I realized like I wanted to leave and what life is like now. I'm going to share all this stuff with you guys in today's video. As you can see, I'm home now. I'm actually back in China. I spent about a month in the Philippines. I was supposed to stay longer, but something came up. I need to come back home and handle some things here related to my business and this and that. But anyway, that's not important. But I am back home now. Actually, I just now got home from the gym, and I'm about to prepare a post-workout meal, and I'll talk to you guys a little bit about this stuff while I'm doing that. So anyway, as I said, I'm gonna share with you guys about why I left the rat race in America, and you know what all that looks like now. So first of all, for those of y'all who know me, or let's just start from the beginning, man. It's like, you know, back in America, hopefully my camera's okay. I'm gonna prepare my eggs and stuff. Anyway, back in America, you know, when I was younger, you know, I kind of grew up in a poor neighborhood, poor family, all this and that, and you know, surrounded by poverty and drugs and gangs and violence and all this and that. And you know, as a teenager, I took part in a lot of that stuff. I mean, I never did drugs or nothing, but you know, I did a lot of things I shouldn't have did. But anyway, you know, just the normal life of, you know, poverty in America, I guess. You know, you get into bad things and do bad stuff, and life kind of, it's hard to escape that stuff. And anyway, eventually, I left America and went to the Philippines when I was very, very young. And long story short, I really liked it there. I ran out of money. I went home, then saved some money, went back, ran out of money again, and ended up kind of like homeless and living on the streets and stuff like that. But here's the thing. When I was there in the Philippines, like the first time I was there, you know, this was way back in the early 2000s. And just, man, Philippines was still poor now, I guess, but back then it was all really poor, you know. And I was living in a poor place. I didn't have much money, but life there was so simple, so much more simple than in America. And even though I didn't have anything, I didn't have, you know, any money, didn't have nothing, like I was just super broke and poor. But the simplicity of the life really made me feel happy. Like, it was some of the happiest times of my entire life, even though I didn't have anything. It was really just, I don't know if it was the simplicity or the people that I was around always and stuff like that. But life was just so simple, and I was so happy. And it's like, kind of, even though I was broke and all these like bad situations and stuff, I felt good. I felt better than I'd ever felt in my life. And I don't know if it was because of simplicity or what. I couldn't tell you that. But when I went back to America, I hated everything about it, about all of the pressures for, you know, trying to fit in, and just, you know, just like a lot of social pressure in America. And this is way back in the day, like I said, back in the early 2000s. But just like a lot of social pressures and things like that, that really got me doing bad things. And I was depressed, and then, you know, like I said, into a lot of bad stuff. And those things were really hard to overcome. And I guess that was the moment that I realized that I actually wanted to get out of America, when I realized actually how happy I was there in the Philippines. Even though I didn't have much, I was so happy, and I wanted that life again. And so I was looking for other ways to escape. And because, you know, I failed twice in the Philippines, both times ran out of money, ended up homeless on the streets and all that stuff, I still knew I wanted that simple life. But I had to find another way to make it work, because it wasn't working out for me. And so that's when I started, you know, looking online and finding out stuff about places I could actually live and try to earn some money so I could stay in those places. And China became my first option. At that point in time, you know, I wasn't finished with my education and like that. I only had like a year or so of university under my belt. And so I didn't even have a degree or nothing. But this is like I said, way back in the days, you know, people were working in China like illegally and all this and that. And I thought, okay, this is a place I can possibly get away with it and earn some money. So I saved up like $1,000. I came to China. Actually, I went to Hong Kong actually, and I moved to Shenzhen, which is right across the border from Hong Kong. And I chose that location because it was close to Hong Kong. And I thought, if it don't work out and I can't find what I'm looking for, then I just hop back over the border to Hong Kong, and I can easily, you know, get back to America instead of being, you know, in a bad situation like I was in the Philippines. So that was why I chose Shenzhen over other places in China. And I've told this story before. It's just a kind of a reminder for you guys, I guess, or to let new people know. But anyway, I ended up finding a job that would hire me illegally. And I worked illegally for about a year. But while I was working, I shouldn't even be saying this, but I guess I will be. But when I was working, I actually finished my degree online. And then once I finished it, then I was able to become legal and work legally in China. So I had to go back home, process my, you know, my work card and all this and that, and get legit and get legal. And then I came back to China legally and was working here 100%, you know, legally. And I started making money and started dabbling into business and all these other things. And then life just slowly kept getting better and better and better. But at the same time, even though I was working and things like that, I was still having like a simple lifestyle. It was just more simple without all the social pressures and all that other stuff. And life was just getting much better and better and better. And just the simplicity of life in Asia and the things that I had learned from living in the Philippines and experiencing a more simple life just really changed my mindset a lot and helped me a lot. And that's kind of, you know, how I ended up living this life. And eventually, you know, I started, like I said, I was doing business. And I went back to school again, ended up getting a master's degree. I got an MBA now, but it took me several years to complete all that. I did all that online from here in China. And while working full-time, doing business full-time, multiple different businesses. And now, you know, I'm not broke anymore. I got a little bit of money. So, which I ain't rich or nothing like that. But, you know, I got enough money. I don't need to work anymore, which is, you know, pretty cool for me. I never thought I would experience that in my life, especially at this age. You know, I'm only 43, which I know for some people that's not impressive. People like 20-year-old on Instagram and all this other stuff. You got 20-year-old millionaires and all this and that. But, you know, for me, in the life that I came from and my family and stuff like that, being my age and not having to work anymore and building the life that, you know, I really enjoy and that I really feel happy with and peace of mind, all this other stuff. It's been a wonderful experience. And leaving America and living a more simple life, a more fulfilling life, a more peaceful life has really made me happy and has cured a lot of my problems with depression and all the things, you know, all the problems that I had in my life before. They don't really exist anymore. And I don't know if it's because of the lifestyle, or I'm getting older and just changing or something like that. Could be a number of all things combined. But that's basically how I ended up leaving America, and how I realized I wanted to leave America was living the simple life in the Philippines. And this when I knew living in America wasn't for me anymore. And thanks to you know, the opportunities that China has provided for me and helped me overcome a lot of these problems, and then my own personal growth. This has just been something unimaginable. I can't believe. So like, there's just some days that I wake up and I can't believe like this is my life now. So it's kind of cool. But sometimes, you know, you get kind of used to the things and you feel like you need to change or something like that. And after just now being in the Philippines again for a month, I really did enjoy the simplicity of it. But at the same time, it feels really good to be back home in China. Like when I just walked in my house, my house is really clean and smells good and like more modern, all this stuff that, that I didn't have in the Philippines. I was living in hotels and stuff like that. So it really does feel good to be back here in China, but also, China is more modern than America, and more modern than most places. I can still live a simple life here. So, as far as the future goes, I don't know where I'm going to go or where I'm going to stay, because there are certain things about the Philippines that I really love. I might possibly go back there to stay at least part-time. Then again, I'm also interested in living in Thailand, Malaysia, Vietnam, and here in China, and other places too, like Japan or Indonesia. There's like lots of places that I'm interested in. So I don't really know what the future holds for me, but I do know the simple life and the culture and everything in Asia is definitely for me. And I have no plans on going back to America to live. Unless I must, if I have to, then okay, I get it. But, it's not in my plan to go back. So anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you guys. And also, well, it's hot. Also, I want to let you guys know, I'm going to start trying to get videos up almost every day if I can. I'll try to film some videos for you guys every day. So some people really want to see daily videos. So I'll try to do that for you guys. And also, on my other YouTube channel, I share about things about investing and things like that. And I might start talking about that more here too, just because I know a lot of people are interested in, and it's a big pain point for a lot of people. People want to earn more money, they want freedom and all that stuff. So I might talk about that more over here on this channel. And let me know in the comments below if that's something you want me to talk about like, all these things that I did that worked for me and how I ended up breaking free from, from the 9-to-5 and being able to earn passive income and all the tips and tricks that I've used myself along the way. I can share that with you guys. Also, I wrote a book about the struggles that I went through as a child and all the things that caused me to have, the severe depression and the homelessness and all the struggles I went through, to how I ended up finding purpose and living a better life and having peace of mind and overcoming all those things. It's in the book. Links in the description if you want to check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Y'all take care.